This one has been recommended to me a few times. Baba Yaga is definitely a name that stands out because it's very unusual. According to the description, this was composed by Marcin, so that's interesting. I wonder if this is a totally original song, because I'm not sure if it's a cover or not. I've not heard of it before. Well, let's have a look-see. Just over 5.5 minutes. And go! Nice. Just hammering on. Lots of additional stuff added in the recording. It's cool. There's like selective delay on certain moments with the effects. Interesting. Delicate chord. Rolls with those triplets. So there's like double guitar layering in this, I believe. Yeah, he's not doing... Yeah, still guitar on the lead part. That's a cool composition. Oh my god. Is there like a keyboard in there? There's a lot in this. Whispering. Ooh, tempo change. Nice effect on that. Slap. That lead part's real nice. Doesn't sound like it's that acoustic guitar though. That lead pluck. Really interesting. So much open string work. It's gorgeous. Back into, oh, I love that. When he bends the neck of the guitar. Oh. He's done so much with his left hand to actually pluck the strings as well. Oh god. That's cool. Beautiful. slides as well. He's speeding up. Oh! Those little harmonic flicks. Shit. Well, that was quite different from what he's done before. I mean, to a degree. It's still him, killing it on acoustic guitar, doing all kinds of tapping and the rest. But as a composition, that was different. So I've seen some versions of done of songs where there is added percussive elements, some digital percussion, and some other effects to kind of dramatize the song more than just the acoustic guitar on its own. But that, for me, had more of that than I've heard him do previously. A lot of effects, well, actually, there were no like digital percussion I could hear. There were some things in there that sounded like kind of water droplets and things to add some more atmosphere. There were definitely multiple guitar layers in that. Sometimes you would see him playing essentially I'm going to call it the rhythm guitar of it. And then there's a lead part of the top, which sometimes he will play whilst also doing the rhythm, but in that he wasn't. It was kind of a separate recording, separate effect of some individual notes plucked on a lead guitar. Possibly acoustic with some effects on it. It wasn't clear. It was kind of too crisp. It was almost like there was a kind of keyboard layer as well. Really interesting selection of sounds there to support that piece that he was doing there. So that was really cool. I like that a lot. I have no problem with that. Like it's clear when you hear that collection of sounds and you see him in the forest alone on acoustic guitar, like, oh, okay, there's a music video element. He's showing you what he's doing for the most part on the acoustic guitar, in addition to what you hear sonically. So that was nice. Rhythmically very cool. A couple of different kind of time signature tempos in there to keep it a bit interesting, which I liked. Each of them quite groovy in their own way. The one with the kind of triplets in there, more so. And I like that. And also enjoyed the fact that there was a lot of moments where he would taper it all down, be quite quiet, just worrying about the kind of percussive elements. You'd have the odd note that would come through here and there, but he'd really just hone down to the basic rhythm of it, as if it's like what you'd imagine kind of tap dancing to be if it's just kind of quiet and honed in. He'd be doing that all over the guitar. And that was cool. And there was a lot of open string work as well. I don't know what the tuning was on that guitar, but it could ring out on its own and sound good, which if it's tuned in a normal kind of standard E, you wouldn't necessarily have to that degree. So that was really cool. I wonder what the tuning was. It was really nice. Again, he's so fluid with the harmonics. He just flicks in there, here and there. It's so satisfying because he'll pin them against the kind of open string strumming kind of dynamic stuff and then these delicate little harmonics, which is really cool. I really enjoy that a lot. So, I mean, not only, it seems that this is his own original composition, very talented with the technical ability to reimagine songs that other people have written, but also putting together his own thing off his own back from the start to finish. And, you know, I don't know how much of a hand he had in the kind of digital production elements of it, but I have to assume at least some. Because he'll have an idea in his head how he wants it to come across, right? There were moments where he'd slap the acoustic, I think I said bass, slap the acoustic guitar, and the kind of ricochet reverb that came off that was unlike anything else in the rest of the song. It was really stood out and really kind of striking and cool. I liked it. There was a lot of great percussive elements that were done just in the audio production with the reverb, etc., of what he's doing on the guitar. And yeah, just immensely creative, really cool vibe, great rhythms to it, and as ever, just green with envy with how incredibly proficient and perfectly he can play some really technically, for me, impossible things on the guitar. It's really cool to see. If you enjoyed this video, please do boop the like button. It'll help other people on YouTube find and potentially enjoy this video as well. If you want to see more videos like this, then feel free to subscribe, and then you'll see future videos that I make doing reactions here. If you like rock music as well, though, I have a rock YouTube channel where I react to rock songs as well, so do feel free to check out the link in the description. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you in another video.